Welcome to another overview video of plant lists plus pictures. In this video, we're going to talk about using the camera and labeling pictures and attaching them to plant lists. Some of the challenges of taking plant and flower pictures with your phone is that those pictures are commingled with potentially thousands of other pictures. Flower pictures that are stored in a generic photo gallery are difficult to find, and they do not contain any information about what is in the photo. So let's take a look how Plant List plus Pictures can take, label, and organize your plant and garden pictures. So let's take a look at a simple example of taking a picture of a plant that's on our plant list. I'll start on our main menu, click on the hamburger icon to display our main menu, tap Plant Lists, and we'll go to My Garden Demo. Here we have a list of plants that are on this list, and I'm going to take a picture of a Aster coloradoensis. So I'll tap on that, and you can see the main description of this plant on the plant list is displayed. And at the very bottom here, we have an icon that says Add to Plant. Tapping on the camera icon, the app now calls up the camera feature. And as you can see here, I'm unable to take my camera out to the field and also build this presentation at the same time. So I will be taking pictures using a photo emulator. Taking a look at our camera screen, you can see in the upper right here, I have a drop down where I can pick picture density. I find that ultra high gives me quite a bit of detail and balances it out with a pretty good amount of storage space. And then down below I have a slider bar, which is a zoom, and I find with my phone that I really can't get good focus if I move my phone any closer than 6 or 8 inches. So when I move my phone as close as I can and then want to get closer yet, I use this slider to zoom in. The large white dot is the photo trigger. So let me tap on this and take a picture. Upon pressing the photo trigger, the app takes the picture, labels it, attaches it to the plant list, and then returns you back to the item. Backing out of the item, returning to the plant list, and then coming back in and taking a look at the plant item, we now see that we have a new button being displayed called Pictures. Anytime there is a picture available to be viewed, a button labeled Pictures will appear. Tapping on it, we now get a gallery showing a thumbnail of this picture, and if I tap it again, I now get the full picture. At this point in time, I can pinch out and zoom in. I can also take a look at the information, and the information about this now shows that this picture has been labeled Aster coloradoensis. It shows what the plant list is. I can now rename the picture, move it to a different plant list. This will save it to the photo gallery on the device, basically copying out to where you would take the picture or find the picture if you took it with the phone camera. At that point, you can save it and use other apps. And then also, if I don't like it, I can also plain delete the picture. Returning back, I now come back to my plant list. Let's try another scenario. Let's say we're out in the garden and we want to take a picture, but it's a picture of a plant that we don't know, or the plant is not on our plant list. So what I will do to take this picture is from the plant list, I'll tap on this unknown ID later, and this shows up just a real simple pseudo plant. Here's the camera icon. I'll take a picture, and we'll sort of return to the same place. I'll sort of change the view of our dog a little bit, and now I'll take the picture. And again, it returns us back to this item. If I go back out and take a look at unknown later, I now have this picture. And when I tap on it, here's my picture of my dog. And if I tap on the icon, here's something I can do later is I can change the name of this plant. I'll go to my dictionary, and here I have a dogwood, sort of a play on the wooden dog pseudo picture that I took. And now when I come back, you can see in my plant list I have a dogwood along with my Aster coloradoensis. And if I take a look at the picture album of the entire plant list, we should see these pictures already in there. So here's the dogwood I just took, here's the Aster coloradoensis, and you can see then all the other pictures. So you can see, taking pictures from within a plant list, it automatically labels and associates the picture with the plant list. When you export and share this plant list, the photo album of pictures is also included with the plant list. Let's take a look at some other features of Plant List plus Pictures camera and photo album and photo gallery capabilities. Tapping on the hamburger icon, we come to our main menu. We're going to tap on Pictures. On this screen, we find a gallery screen button, along with buttons to take and import pictures. In the case where we just want to take pictures and we don't have a targeted plant list and we don't care about the picture that we're taking about IDing it, we just want to take the picture and then deal with it later. So this camera icon will summon the camera, take the picture, and then auto place it on an unassigned plant list. So let's do that. Clicking on the icon, up comes my camera emulator. In this case here we have a cat looking out the window. We'll take that picture. And it returns us. Let's take a second picture. For ease, we'll just take the same picture again. So we should have two of these pictures on our unassigned plant list. This button here says, let's take a look at the unassigned plant list. And what we'll also see is that when pictures are taken using this mechanism, they're organized by date, pretty much like your phone does when you take pictures and they land in the photo gallery. So let's click on May 8th, which is the date that I'm doing this. And you can see we have two pictures in the gallery. And then click, it'll then now display the picture where I can hit the information. And now I have the opportunity to change the name to be a plant or something else. And I can also change the plant list. Let's see how we can bring in pictures and images from sources outside the Plant List plus Pictures application. This button here, Import from Device Photos, tapping on it, we get the dialog where we can now take a look at where we can bring in pictures. Clicking on the hamburger icon, we get our source. We could be looking at our photo gallery. So this would be the pictures that you would be taking with your camera. Or in this case here, I'm going to take a look at my cloud drive. And here you can see I have a number of photos. I'm going to tap on this peony picture. And let's bring it into the app. And let's bring in a second item here. This is I'm going to tap on this drawing. Attaching a drawing to a plant list can be helpful if you are creating a flower finder. You can attach to a plant on a plant list a botanical illustration containing detailed scientific information to help with identification. Let's go back to our unassigned plant list and let's see how many items we have there. We should have 4 things. And here we have it, 2 photos that we took via the camera and 2 items that we brought in via the import process. So backing all the way out, now let's take a look at the picture gallery. You can see after tapping the button that the picture gallery is a collection of all the photos from all the plant lists that are on the app. You can see here we have the pictures that have been organized by date coming from the unassigned plant list, along with the identified or labeled pictures found on other plant lists. So here's where we can take a look at a plant, not having to know which plant list it's on. So, taking a look at Hepatica here. And if we back out, we can also take a look at our unassigned plant list entries that we've been doing. And here are the 4 entries that we built earlier in this presentation. This concludes this video on using the camera inside the Plant List plus Pictures app. Check out our YouTube channel for additional instructional videos. And thanks much for watching. Hi there, it's me again. If you've enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up and give us a like. If you want to be notified about more of these, subscribe to the channel and turn your notifications on. Remember, stay safe and always leave no trace. Happy trails!